Hello everyone, it's just me today. Unfortunately we can't record a new episode of the podcast this week, but I thought before I went to bed tonight, I'd like to sneak in a little gameplay VOD for you all. Some people had requested one, and I've been really interested in Michael Hamilton's Count Your Blessings New list. So I thought we would do just a quick Talishar game, record it and see how it goes. Now, I did make a tiny tweak to the list. He is running 2 Beckoning Mistblade, and maybe I'm just a hater, but I don't particularly see the benefit. I do get the rationale. I think part of the reason is, I heard someone explain it as if you have 2 Mistblades, it obscures when you actually want the go again. Because if you have the option between the 2 daggers to swing Spider's Bite, and you... Let me rephrase that. If you want the go again, you're not going to swing Spider's Bite. If you don't want the go again, you're going to swing Spider's Bite, probably. But if your only option is Beckoning Mistblade, you're going to swing the Beckoning Mistblade either way. I've heard it explained that way. I think the mix-up between whether or not you want the go again is already present when you swing a Mistblade. Plenty of times I'll swing a Mistblade not wanting the go again because I wanted to put that fear in their mind based on the texture of my hand. I don't particularly think it's worth cutting Spider's Bite for. His list doesn't have Flick Knives. I think that's probably fine into this meta. It's going to be a different story if we run into a Guardian or if we run into a KO, but we'll see what happens. I'm just going to open up Talishar. And I mean, we could fight a Kasai. I'll see if there's a slightly more meta deck if I reload. Maybe I'll just make one. Classic Constructed. Yeah. But, yeah, I'm really interested in this Count Your Blessings list. I was skeptical on it before I saw how it performed at Worlds. There's a couple notable exclusions to make room for them. He does not run Enlightened Strike, which is interesting. That's actually something I toyed with when Nuu was first revealed. My thinking was you have so many blues that bottoming a blue to do Enlightened Strike for 7 or the card draw is just okay. Like, it's much better value when you bottom a red that you weren't going to use, which you still do quite often when you play Nuu. But so, I think that's an alright exclusion. Obviously, 3 of the blue slots are Count Your Blessings now, and we're adding 3 more yellows to the list. He's also on 3 Venomous Bite and 3 Hiss. I was at 2 Venomous Bite, and I think I might go back down to that. In testing, it hasn't felt bad, though. It hasn't felt bad to have those reactions, particularly with the inclusion of Double Trouble, which is a card I was really happy to see. I personally think Double Trouble is a little cooler than Infect. I just think the marginal value of a Bloodrot Pox token, ironic because, you know, we're called Bloodrot Talks, but I think the value of a Bloodrot Pox token is just not enough for me. Florian. Interesting. What are we doing into Florian? We're trying to fatigue. Really depends on the list. I don't mind running over 60. I think I like having the D-reacts into him. If we are trying to fatigue, the case could be made that I fat deck a little bit. I don't think Warmongers is meaningful disruption into him. We're going to try fat decking and see how it goes. The tricky thing with CYB Nuu into the Reaping Blade list is we're going to have to play around it. We're going to have to fall lower than him in order to heal back up. So we're going to have to do a lot of playing with the life totals in this matchup. Now he's running 62 cards? Ugh. That's cheating. We're gonna pitch Bonds of Agony here, I think. And we'll block with Jotinic. So he's shaving 2 cards off of our deck, which means I'm pretty alright with having brought in extra cards. Sometimes in the Rune Blades they'll just... Ooh, that's convenient. We have a scrap. Nothing in grave for Codex, but I think arsenaling it is fine. We have less life than him too here, so the Count Your Blessings is good. We're just gonna go looking for a scrap, go again. And then we'll play this in response so that he doesn't take the damage and make this not work with the Reaping Blade. Kind of unfortunate we see the blue one here, but it's not too bad. The nice thing about Count Your Blessings, particularly with having an extender like this, is oftentimes they think you're going to follow this up with Disruption, and so they will let this through because they're worried about what's coming next. You just get some free damage in. We'll see if he's able to make use of his full hand. Unfortunate hand, because we don't see any Codex targets. We also let him gain the life off of Arcane Seed's life. Need to take a little bit of damage to play out this Count Your Blessings. And take damage we shall. Take 2 damage here down to 39. Block 6, take 1 more, we should be at 38. Is this for 7? Yeah. Oh, right, because of Flourish. It's 9. That's fine. We're going to block with these anyways. Take a little damage. And then we'll heal right back up. Don't love pitching a yellow one for later, but that's okay. By not attacking, so he has 3 earths in grave. It's not the worst thing if we end up... Oh. Okay, that's fine. This isn't a bad little 3-card setup here. Can do this for go again. Codex, give it +5. Don't love giving him an embodiment here on that though. I don't need the venomous bite per se. Can just swing a dagger first because we have the tunic counter to play this after. Deny the embodiment. And we can sculpt our card draw. This is interesting. We can do levels to draw a card if it hits. We won't have the mana for it. That's okay. I'm fine with that being our ponder target. It's a good ponder. Oh, look, it's our only option. He doesn't know if we're gonna... They don't know if we're gonna hit or not. If we want the go again, that is. Okay, deny the go again, that's fine. Peel the card from hand for no reason, because we don't need it. We could just go again. This isn't like the highest value levels play, but if you think about it, it's a 2-card... I mean, once you factor in the codex, we're throwing 8 damage here. And then giving a frailty, getting the ponder for the surgical. It's not bad. There are certainly worse rates to be had. Yeah, I mean that also just... We just come in for 5. See, we got to pick 2 levels. We just had to spread them out a little bit. See, why couldn't you have used it on the first levels? Come on now. Then we would have been able to get the discard. 3 banish. He's got 3 more engrave. Interesting hand. Plow under, bottoming our surgical. What the heck? Worked hard for that surgical. So this is just damage. I think I'd like to swing a dagger here. Not that I really want to banish anything with this. I think they will block this regardless. And into slower decks like this, we're going to bluff the arousing wave activation here, I think. Into slower decks like this, they will sometimes like to hold 1 blue back to do like a grasp reaping blade play, or for like their 2-card attack, like if they're arsenaling a bigger attack there. So it can be nice if they do block this. They'll probably hold back their blue, and then we can force them into a bad blocking decision. Unless they just want more earth cards and banish, but that wouldn't matter now because they're already at 6 and there's 2 earths there. And if they don't block, we'll just arsenal this, I think, because we'll already get the banish. Okay. 2 cards, please. Oh, they have a D-react. Otherwise, this makes no sense. Yep, there it is. They gave us a blue from hand, which means it's not an all-red hand, so I think this Siren's Call is pretty safe. Oh, it's just the ability. Yeah, now they're thinking, okay, we hold a blue for the grasp. Now we Siren's Call? Oh, there's 2 blues. Unfortunate. Make them block with the So tomorrow. Limit their recursion. Ooh, that's a good arsenal target. And now when they send their 5 damage thingy, that'll put us a little lower. If it's a command... Oh, it's a command to cover and we have a sink below. That is not ideal because we have more life, so we can't play this. Maybe I shouldn't have arsenaled that. They are at exactly 8. There is a play we could do where we play this surgical. We might just get the count your blessings in grave. Loses us some life. But we play the surgical extraction, path will travel to activate Nuu, play one of his blue attacks, like Fruits of the Forest, turn off Florian's ability. I think we're honestly just going to do that. If we didn't have the D-React, that might change things, but it's too awkward, because if we keep that, like, we still can't play it, because we would have blocked out the damage, we'd still be healthier. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to say no. No decompose for you. You have to do another one to keep your ability on. Because they didn't even actually grasp there. They didn't get any value out of Florian's ability yet. Right? Fruits of the Forest is the best target? Yeah. I'd like to get this and banished at a certain point, because these can be useful late game. Ho ho! Oh, please, face purgatory me, please. I mean, why I discard my sink below here? Yep, that's fine by me. And we're gonna give this go again. Now, the 3-card hand here. They blocked with Swarming Gloomveil, that's interesting. And the blue. I feel like they wouldn't do that. Well, like with Florian Online, they wouldn't do this unless it was their only attack. Actually, I don't really care about activating Mask of Recurring Nightmares here. I'd rather activate Nuu. I'd rather turn off Florian's ability, I think. Okay, they have a Command and Conquer. Gotta keep that in mind. Oh, there's something cool we can do later. If we hit with a Beckoning Mistblade, we can Flourish, and then it'll buff the blue from the Beckoning Mistblade. Because it'll gain 1 from the Beckoning Mistblade, it'll gain 2 more from Flourish. No, Arsenal is a bit unfortunate. They're just doing 7. And then arsenaling. I think I want to arsenal Command and Conquer. We're going to have Tunic for the reaction on the Leave No Witnesses. Arsenal the Command and Conquer, yeah. I like that. Now we know they're drawing a Command and Conquer. We know they have one of those. When I said in episode 1 you gotta make sure you're keeping track of the information you get, we know there is a Command and Conquer in here. Oh, never mind. I just blocked with it. Now we know nothing. The overblock, we like to see that. Overblock to respect the arousing wave. We don't get a slither, but we don't need one. Okay, well grounded. That's fair. I'm happy to get that out this early. We're lower life, so this is good. Get that in arsenal. Hopefully we can use the Fate for Scene here. I would like to looking for a scrap Command and Conquer. That would be quite nice for us. Do we have a scrap? Yes, we do, thank God. Felling of the Crown. That's just rude. They are gonna have to bottom a card from hand too, though. Could certainly be worse. These are pretty good late game. We can just Command and Conquer, threaten the Arousing Wave, Arsenal this, block with this here. Yeah, I'm fine to bottom that. Yeah. Block a little bit. Sink below on top. Yeah, that's fine. Leave the sink below. How many D-reacts have we seen? 1, 2, only 2. Okay. It's possible we catch them with a D-react here, which would be nice. Are those yellow or the? Yeah, so they're running reds and yellows. The low totals are not too disparate, considering we have 4 cards up on them in deck. Which, I mean, they have a full hand. So, like, the deck numbers are close. And we still have 5 Count Your Blessings to play out. Are they going to overblock this? I'm very interested to see. Fair enough. Ooh, those are 2 good things to see there. See, it's a good thing we kept the sink below because we need a blue. Oh, another Felling of the Crown? Guess we're sending a lot of looking for scraps to the bottom. Okay. We'll use those later. We're gonna not pitch to the AB. I think we're okay to honestly block out here. 6, 10. I don't terribly need to keep cards, and it's not the end of the world if we hold that Count Your Blessings another turn. Our life is lower than theirs. It'll give us a nice 6 life infusion. Don't need to give this, there's no on hit. Not that this deck has a ton of on hits, but so there's our blues. Tunic resource. That means we could play Command and Conquer and then count our blessings. Which means we could give these 2 to block, or just one of them arsenal. Don't mind arsenaling the levels. How many blues have we spent out of our deck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blues. Yeah, we got lots of blues left. Yikes, that's a lot of runes. But again, IP, 2 cards in hand. Couldn't use the full hand. Think we're gonna think we're gonna do a little pitching here because we're gonna bottom this. There's another. No, there's a looking for a scrap down there. I think I'd rather block with this here. No, that's not that bad actually. Looking for a scrap levels is pretty alright off of another blue, which there is between the other two looking for scraps. Actually, looking for a scrap blue, looking for a scrap this is hella good. 5/5/5. Okay. So we are gonna do some AB. We're gonna send this down there, because then we're also gonna put another blue down there with Passover. And then honestly take the rest. And then take the 3 here, because I want an arsenal. I think if they had plow under here, they certainly use it. So it's not going in their arsenal. So we'll take the 3. Apologies for the coughing, by the way. I hope that's not too bad on the microphone. Oh, I should have blocked with this to bait. Or to fake that I was going for go again. That's okay. It's quite possible there's a D-react in there. Typically when they IP themselves like that, it means they have either defensive cards or blues that don't do anything. If it's the blues that don't do anything, unfortunate because they don't care about this. But oh, looks like they care about this. Ooh. This is a tempting arousing wave. I can honestly just pitch the Venomous Bite for the Count Your Blessings. I think I'm gonna go for it. Venomous Bite isn't amazing in Arsenal. Watch, I'm gonna draw Bonds of Agony and I'm gonna be kicking myself for this. Let's see what we get. Germinate? That's not bad. Not bad at all. Then we're gonna count our blessings. Okay, not bad, not bad. I'm actually pretty alright with that. And again, IP2. This ain't bad. Take the runes. And block with this. Now we can threaten we're doing some go against stuff. Because we'll have one float here. Yeah, we're gonna swing the Mistblade. Sometimes it's nice if you have 2 Persuasive Prognosis. If you swing a good blue that would have go again, they'll oh, okay, that's fine. I was gonna say they'll think that that you don't have another good blue and you just want to pull a card. Now this is your only blue. Stir the paw first. Ooh, that's pretty good. They've emptied their arsenal. I think that means we're doing an Undertow Stilettos. We'll also mask that that's what we're going for. Did they sink? They did. But yeah, I think this is a good spot to go for Stilettos. We want to start, now that they're at the halfway point of their deck, we want to start trying to grind as many cards out of their hand as possible. Start playing a little greedier. Because we have like a 9 life deficit here. That means any Count Your Blessings we draw won't put us in the threshold where Reaping Blade is going to mess us up. It's like a delicate balance where you need to take enough damage. What did they... It shows Felling of the Crown? Another D-React? Ah, shoot. I wish I could see my pitch zone. I'm assuming I don't have any. Which I don't. Oh, Sigil of Suffering in Florian. That's a little cringe. Okay. How many Earths? 1, 2, 3. Oh, there. If they were at one less Earth. Oh man, we could have done something crazy. We could have turned off the decompose with this Passover. But alas, we cannot. We got a lot of blues down there. On bottom of the levels. We got a Passover. I like the persuasive with the Passover there. I don't particularly care about keeping these in. How many of our double reacts have we used? 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 2 left. Actually, maybe I do want this in Arsenal. But taking 4 here is a lot. And they don't have an Arsenal? I think I'm alright with this. It's a little late in the game for Bonds of Agony to be that incredible anyways. Like, they've already used 2 of their Fellings of the Crown. Only 1 Plow Under. Are they going to overblock this? Surely they cover 6 if they're going to cover 5. They showed us Earthform and Condemned Slaughter. Oh. Pulling the equipment here is nice. We're definitely yoinking that Oath of the Arcanite. It's going to be quite nice later on. A Condemned to Slaughter and an Oath of the Arcanite. Do they have Dread Triptychs? Have we seen those? I feel like I saw them pitch one earlier. If they don't, those cards are useless. Another one. It's crazy. Okay. I think this is another block 7 Arsenal count your blessings kind of situation. Oh, they need to banish that. Oh, maybe I should have banished an Earth actually. Shoot. Yeah, maybe that was greedy of me. Because these only buff Runeblade attacks. Ah, that's a misplay. He wouldn't have been able to decompose here. Shoot. Ah, that's my bad. Actually, wait, hold on, no. There's still 1 Earth there. Okay. Would have been fine. Bonds of Agony, we don't like you right now. I'm gonna block with you. And sink below. It's gonna give us 6 life. It's not bad. We're gonna be on a tunic counter. The one awkward thing about Double Trouble though is it really does not feel good with just a Nick. No way all they can do is Grasp Reaping. Oh, are they getting a Felling of the Crown back? That's not fantastic. Don't love that. Oh. We could actually get some value here. Actually, no. No. Oh, we only have one dagger to pitch to. Which means pitching one of these to count your blessings, the other one to the dagger. We'll turn on having 2 blues there. Block 3 with the Justinic, because we're going to draw a card from levels. If they didn't block the the Beckoning Mistblade, that would be really cool. But I anticipate that they will, which will also be cool. Strip a card from hand. Or are they at the point where it's like, maybe the Beckoning Mistblade isn't that scary? Who can say? They're thinking about it. Ooh, oh, okay. Yep. Count some blessings. And then I think we honestly go buff power, draw a card. Ooh, don't mind that. Is the Fruits of the Forest in there? And another Fruits of the Forest in there? That's not bad at all. This is kind of the life total you have to maintain, because if all he's going to do with his late game is like Grasp Reaping us, maybe send a couple 2-card 7s, our Count Your Blessings are now in a spot where they're going to heal us out of that. And we have like a comfortable enough cushion of being lower health than them. Interesting, because Count Your Blessings is a blue. Costs 2. We need... no, the pitch curve didn't work out too well. Just Grasp Reaping. Thinking this is an arsenaling Count Your Blessings situation. Because we can't... no, we can't play this. Wait, yes, we can play Bonds of Agony and trigger it and pitch the Count Your Blessings. I think we're just taking the damage here. Because then this is a Fang Strike, Slither, and Siren's Call on this, and then attack them with a Fruits of the Forest, Arsenal, they'll leave no witnesses. We probably draw a card from Siren's Call, but we might not. And we don't want to make our value assumption off of that. But we also want to keep our life total. So I think I'm alright to block with this. Probably have D-React in Arsenal anyways. They've been IPing themselves this hard. Be really convenient if there's a blue on top of their deck when I go to activate Nuu. Because I would like to see their deck total get a little lower than ours, but they're just Grasp Reaping every turn. Alright. Time to play Bonds of Agony. Now, are we representing a Justinic here? Do we have one left? There's 1, 2... all these cards look the same. Yeah, we are representing Justinic. There is still one. But I'm having the read that they definitely have a D-React. We're definitely going to Siren's Call first before we play the other stuff. See what they do. I think you want to block with 2 cards from hand here. I think you really want to. Because what if it's a Justinic? 7 ain't gonna cut it, kiddo. Little do you know that only... No problem. Thinking Please Bear With Me was programmed just for when you play this card. We have some decent turns pitch stacked still, though. We have our, like, looking for scraps and levels of enlightenments down there. I'm kind of liking our odds. They're really thinking. I think you should give me 1 more card from hand, please. Oh, thank you. Much appreciated. Show me a blue. If there's no blue, I'm going to be quite cross. Oh, there was a blue. We're chilling, and there's a plow under in hand, and we drew a counter blessings. What a good arsenal. Yeah. We are gonna go ahead and banish Roots of the Forest. And... I guess, like, Command and Conquer? They don't have any blues in here, do they? No. And we're gonna give this go again. We don't need to turn on bonds, because they're already overblocking. So we're just gonna go ahead and activate Nuu. Show me a blue. Arcane Seed's life. Blah. We don't want them to have that. Oh, but they do have more health than us, which is alright, I suppose. I would really like to see a Dread Triptych at some point. Oh! Oh! I hadn't even considered that. This Fang Strike is about to do some work for us. This is Runeblade attack, this is Runeblade attack. This attacks for 5. They're about to take a little chunk, because it's about to give it +5 because of Flourish. That's a pretty good swing. Come on now. Sigil of Suffering. I'll take it. I want this Count Your Blessings in Arsenal. I would like to start playing out the rest of them. Oh, this is sick. What a good hand. Block 3, we can, looking for a scrap, Count Your Blessings, leave no witnesses because they have no arsenal. Fantastic. Fantastic hand. Doesn't really matter which one it is. We respond to it with this because we still have less life than them. Go up to 22. We know they have an Arcane Seed's life for the new activation. Unlucky not seeing any blues on that. That would help the fatigue. But that's alright. Let's grab the Gloom Veil. Are they going to protect the Gloom Veil? Discarding a So tomorrow. Oh, because they can Arcane Seed's life, Gloom Veil. I wonder if they just block with 2 cards, Arcane Seed's life, Gloom Veil. That's a pretty good hand. And it presents enough damage that if we see a Count Your Blessings, we can drop below their 15 they'll have. Oh. Blocking with the Arcane Seed's life. We like that. Ah. Zut alors. That's not great. Oh, okay. They don't have any convenient, like, D-react blues, do they? No. Hold the line would have been nice here. I think we swing a Mist Blade here with this chi. We can't block with these, and we need this to play a turn. So I think we're taking everything here. This is debuffed by the Frailty, and then this is debuffed, so they're presenting 5 damage here. It's not the end of the world. And despite having 3 chi, our next turn is kinda nice. Oh, does this... the homage is wasted value. That's unfortunate. I kinda wish... I kinda wish we didn't give them the Frailty there. That's okay. We just arsenal the homage if they don't give us the go again here. If they do give us the go again, that would be sweet. I think you should let this hit, because look, your deck is getting thin. You're gonna get fatigued, my friend. I'll be giving valuable cards to this innocent little Mistblade. Please give this go again, it would be so cool. But again, like every good new player, we plan for both eventualities. If they gave a 1-block equipment there, that would have been so sick. But that's okay. Yeah, we'll just arsenal this, hope they put us below 14 or whatever health they're at if they take this. Ooh. Nice, nice, very nice. Oh. Well, that's fine. A little rude, exact blocking this too. Why are they decomposing? In case I have another +1? Oh, I guess, yeah, that's fair. Ooh. Conveniently, we can use that Germinate to make a couple rune chants later, which will be neat. That's probably the play we'll go for, but oh, it's just that easy. Oh, what a good hand. Please swing. Yes. Let's get all rune chants. Putting us lower than them. That sounds good to me. We've got so much mana to work with. We Rising Sun Setting Moon first, then respond with the homage in case we want to bottom the chi. Which we just might. Venomous Bite on a surgical is pretty nice. We're gonna have a chi as well. No, I want the mana to play the Looking for a Scrap and the surgical and count my blessings. I think we're gonna bottom that. We're gonna pursue scrap, methinks. This is gonna heal us for 9 life. Count your blessings is silly. It just makes these late game states so crazy. We're gonna limit their information. We're gonna pitch this No, no, we're not. Jesus Christ. That's not how mana works. We're gonna count our blessings. Now we're at 20 and they're at 9. Everything is going fine. I don't really care about banishing cards from their hand at this point. We are just gonna swing a Mistblade. So now we have a cushiony life lead. We have more cards in deck. We're gonna put the pressure on. Oh, and like see what I mean? Like they give us a card from hand on a Mistblade that would have given us 1 extra damage on this surgical. Like they just blocked 2 with a 3 block. Do you react? Okay. They're gonna sink? They are. Getting closer to that felling of the crown from earlier. Kinda wish they were threatening us with more damage. That's okay. You can use this count your blessings to pitch to the venomous bite. Because we're gonna Mask of Recurring Nightmares, which will put a blue in our pitch zone. Yeah, we'll take the 4. Kind of whack them not having Dread Triptychs. Makes this quite tricky. Because all those juicy blues that I prioritized are utterly worthless to me. Oh, we're gonna draw a card? Potentially even 2 cards. Banish a card from their hand. Oh! And we get a blue attack. It's the only... Oh no, and we have Somersault and another Fruits of the Forest. Right, because they kept decomposing the Fruits of the Forest we took out of their banish zone back into it. I am tempted to... Oh. Well. Certainly tempted now to... That was a mistake on their part. If you see a Nuu do this, you want to make them spend the Fang Strike here, because now I get to just arsenal it and use it on one of your things later. Oh, I was going to draw a card anyways. That's fine. Yeah, it's fine. They didn't decompose their flourishes yet, did they? No. Smart. Oh, we have so much levels value here. This is a cool turn. We're gonna swing Mistblade. Yeah. I like this. We're threatening quite a lot here. So we're gonna swing Mistblade. If they block it, we definitely just fatigue them. Oh yeah, we're chilling. Activate Mask of Recurring Nightmares. Still got the 1 float. We play out the levels for go again, draw a card. They banish that D-React. Oh, this is so nice. Go again, draw a card. Not the best arsenal target. How many double reacts do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a hiss still? Ain't no way. Let me double check. 1, 2, 3. No, there's no hiss. We've used them all. Is there a venomous bite left? Yeah, there's a venomous bite left. So we are gonna Fang Strike that. And then Persuasive Prognosis, because giving this the +1 does not do anything. Although, keeping that in arsenal for the double trouble might have been a good idea. Because we're certainly going to be seeing some chi here. We could just double trouble Mask of Recurring Nightmares with the Fang Strike. They have to give us a card here. We won't heal, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. Oh, we banish the Felling? I think we win. I think that is a nail in the coffin. Oh, did they present 5 damage here? That is so funny. Like, it's actually so good for us that they're putting us at 4 here. See, it's like this Mistblade has pulled so many cards this game. And it's just pulling more, like they have nothing left in their deck. We Mask of Recurring Nightmares on this, right? Yeah. Limit the information they have because we can count your blessings off of the Tunic, play the Art of Desire Mind. We have another blue attack in their Banish Zone just in case we needed more ammo. Play the Art of Desire Mind. Represent Justinic. Right? No, we've used all our Justinics. Yeah. Tunic resource. Counter blessings back up to 12. Oh! Like there's just no way. There's no actual way. Oh, but they're not gonna have any. They'll have 1 card for us to banish from deck. Yep. Yep. Okay. Be so cool if they give us the go again. Figure they do. Sure. Excellent. Unless they have a D-react, we win. Hit them with the good game. Where's the good game? Oh, yes, I will enable chat. Their name is Nephilim. That's a cool name. So I'm assuming this is a sportsman-like message. Let's see. CYBY LOL. Hamilton placed well with it, and as an assassin man, I have to test it. Sure, even build. Maybe I have to think pretty hard about it. Thanks for the practice. I, in hindsight, should have foreseen it was a CYB lol. No problem, take care. Ah, nice, okay, they're cool. I mean, it's... Oh, they did have Dread Triptych. They had 1 Dread Triptych. Come on. It would have been so cool. Would have been so cool if I could have played that out. I threatened 111 damage that game. How much did we heal? 41? You have to kill 2 Nuus. It's pretty messed up. I think I'm pretty happy about that. I was hoping my first take at this would be a win. And it was. And I know I've seen some new players express that they have some trouble with the Florian matchup. I've also seen some Florian players express that they have trouble with the Nuu matchup. So who knows who's right. But at least personally, as far as I'm concerned, my Nuu builds have not had a ton of trouble beating Florian. My Florian build, I think I haven't lost to Nuu either, so I don't know who has the advantage in that matchup. Will say, as an assassin, I'm pretty sure accelerating them to their game plan does not matter a ton, because we're running the Mask of Recurring Nightmares instead of Traverse. Any deck that wants to just hold 1 blue and play out like a small value hand, they have to worry about this, because they're going to either block assuming they get to keep all their cards, or they're going to have to slightly underblock to keep that card to play around Mask of Recurring Nightmares. And that mix-up is exacerbated by if they're going to block Beckoning Mistblade a lot, because then they're already wasting one of the cards from their hand on blocking this, and now we have to make them make that value assessment again. So yeah, any slower Florian build that's trying to do that, I think we are pretty good into. I think there are some OTK lists that we would probably struggle a fair bit into. But anyways, yeah, I hope you enjoyed sitting here listening to me talk about Nuu and our gameplay we had there. I think that was a pretty fun game. I'm gonna go get some sleep. And yeah, till next time. Next week we should have another Bloodrot Talks episode coming out. Thinking of maybe doing one surrounding competitive mental. Maybe talking a little bit more about the CYB Nuu list. Maybe not do a deck tech on it because it's not our deck, but maybe just talk about how it performed at Worlds, what I've been gleaming from the testing, things that make playing this list a little different than playing your typical Nuu list. Because it is, yeah, you do have to play a little bit different. Like, the pitch curve is a little different, and your game plan needs to really focus around when you think these are coming, knowing how you need to set up your arsenals for it. So yeah, hopefully look forward to that. And yeah, if you have any more requests for either matchups you'd like to see this into, different styles of Nuu you'd like to see a gameplay video of, or just any suggestions for future podcast topics, feel free to shoot us a comment. And yeah, take care, have fun playing some Flesh and Blood games, either online or in the Flesh and Blood. And thank you so much for watching. Take care.